beautiful people. It's your girl T and I'm back, y'all. Yes, another fun quick video I wanted to do. So welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome to returning subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. We are going to look at these Prismacolor Junior pencils. I found these at Ollie's. I found these at Ollie's, and I think they were like 99 cents or $1.99, something like that. And I know that some people in my Facebook group hauled pastel and neons, but I was only able to find the pastel. So we're going to talk about these Prismacolor Junior color pencils and play around with them a little bit. All right, so I picked up a couple sets because I'm actually sending some to some people who asked if I found or if I come across them that, you know, to pick up a set for them. So I'm not going to open these, but we're going to take a look. When I saw these, I was like, oh, are these legitimate, you know, Prismacolors? And so I did a little digging and found out that they, in fact, are legitimate Prismacolor pencils. Okay, so let's take a look. We have 6 colors in this box. This is the pastel set. They have 4.0 millimeter leads. They're non-toxic. This whole box is in Spanish, even the color names. So on the back, you'll see here that you have Rosa Pastel, Durazno Pastel, Amarillo Pastel, Turquesa Pastel, Azul Pastel, and Lavanda. Okay, Rosa means pink, Durazno means peach, Amarillo means yellow, Turquesa is turquoise, Azul is blue, Lavanda is lavender. Okay, these are made in China, not made in Mexico, like some of the others. So I was pretty shocked to see that they're made in China, the set here. Okay, so we're just going to be playing with 6 of these. I already took my set out of the box. So here they are. These feel like Prismacolor pencils. They're really nice, actually. And so what I found out is that Prismacolor Junior pencils are legitimate pencils. And I know that there are Prismacolor Scholars because I had a set of those and I actually gifted those to someone else because I had the Prismacolor. I was like, why do I need the Scholars? I have the Prismacolor Premier. So just get rid of those, right? So, excuse me. So the Prismacolor Juniors are actually made for students, okay? And the Prismacolor Scholars are for developing artists. All right, so the difference between the two is your juniors are going to have strong, thick cores, right? And the scholars are going to have a strong, smooth core. The juniors are going to have a creamy texture as far as the pencil leads are concerned. And the scholars are going to have they're going to be soft enough to blend. So they're going to be softer than this pencil. This pencil is not going to be as soft as a junior. The juniors are not going to be as soft as the Scholar or the Prismacolor Premier. The Prismacolor Premier is going to be the softest. Okay. These here are going to have a high wax content, and the Scholars have a combination of soft and hard wax. Okay. So that's what I found out about these. These are just typically made for students. Okay. All right. So I'm not putting these in my swatch book because it's really not, to me, it's not necessary. There's only 6 of them. So I went ahead and wrote them out here. As you can see, I translated each one. Okay. So we're going to swatch these right here. So I'm going to just go above it. Yeah, these are a lot harder than a Prismacolor Premier, definitely. But they still have nice pigment. Look at that. I'm not pressing hard. And it's giving lots of pigment. That's nice. Okay, so now we're going to go to Peach Pastel. I'm just going to go over a couple times, as you can see. Can take layers. It's still a nice soft pencil, but it's not super soft like you're used to with a Prismacolor. Now the Scholars I had, and I thought they were wonderful pencils. I used them before I even was able to grab, you know, the Prisma Premier. And actually, I had them for a long time, and then my brother bought me my first set for Christmas of Prismacolor Premier pencils. So I've been a Prismacolor Premier person for quite a long time. I love them. I even went and started collecting the ones that were made in USA, because they are better to me, better quality. Ooh, those are so pretty. Now we're going to Blue Pastel. So yeah, I love Prismacolors. And then actually when I was in art school, we did have to use them in one of the classes that I took, a color theory class. All right, and then we have Lavanda. Yeah, so those are the 6 colors. So again, we have our pink, peach, yellow, turquoise, blue, and lavender. All right, so now I just want to play around with them a little bit. Down here, I'm just going to see how they, how well they kind of blend, because they said that these ones are student grade, so they're strong and thick, creamy texture. They're not soft enough to blend like the Scholars. So I want to just check something out here. So I'm going to take Rosa. And I'm just going to start off with Rosa like that. I'm going to go light. Right? And then I want to take my Amarillo and just come over top of it and just check it out. Let's go back with the Rosa. I'm going to go lightly over that. Let's try that again. I think they're decent. They're okay. I mean, you know, they're student grade pencils. So, I mean, you're not going to get the best probably blending from these unless you're using some type of like Gamsel or some type of medium like that, or one of those pencils, the blender pencil, to get this to blend a little better. But I think it's doing it. I think it's doing an okay job. And that's just using Rosa with Amarillo and Turquesa with Amarillo. All right. Okay, so now we're going to move into doing a little something in a coloring book. So let me move this out of the way and we'll get started on that. Okay, we're going to choose a little picture from Rooms of Wonder by Joanna Basford. I love doing playing around with pencils for the first time in this book or any of her books, because they have small pictures that I can just play around with those colors, with those color pencils. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this page. This can be a completed page if I, you know, do all my little experimenting here with my pencils that I have not yet swatched. So we're going to do this one because I think 6 colors is probably going to be great for this. I don't think I need more than 6 colors. So we're going to go with this one here. But before I actually start coloring this, I want to see how well these sharpen. I'm going to be using my Derwent Superpoint sharpener. And I'm going to sharpen them because, oops, made a mess there. I'm going to sharpen these because I want to make sure that I can get into these small spaces because we do have a lot of small spaces. So I'm going to sharpen this and we'll see how well it sharpens. All right, so we have that nice, that nice point there. They're pretty hard. They feel harder than, definitely harder than the regular Prismacolor, definitely. Then there's the next one. All right, so I have them all sharpened. They sharpen very nicely, as you can see, with my Derwent Super Point. And now I'm going to zoom in on the picture I'm going to color. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by coloring. I think this is going to be pink because that's my favorite color. So let's go with pink. I'm just going to see. I feel like I gotta press a little harder than I would a Prismacolor, definitely a Prismacolor Premier, because they are harder wax pencil. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing at all. It's just, you know, if you don't like pressing hard or putting a lot of pressure, then you might not want these. I mean, it's not too, you don't have to press super hard. So it's, you know, that's just a preference. Some people love the super softness of the Prismacolor Premier, that these would not be in their taste at all. So, but they are by Prisma, so they have to be somewhat of okay quality, right? So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up and you all enjoy the music. am done using these Prismacolor Junior pastel pencils. As you can see, my tips didn't break. Some of them chipped just a little bit, but it's because they were super, super pointy. But I love the way this turned out. Using 6 colors only, I had a lot of fun with this page, or this little section here. I hope that you guys can tell that. And yeah, so I'm going to zoom out and we'll look at these pencils one last time. All right, so that is all I have for these Prismacolor Juniors. Now, I'm going to say this, and because I just love colored pencils, but I really like the way these worked in those the Johanna Basford book. Something about the way that they work in that book, I don't know. I wouldn't go off and buy a whole set of these because I have Prismacolor Premieres. I wouldn't go and buy the 48 set. They do come in a 6, 12, 24, 36, and 48 set. And they range anywhere from $5.75 to like $30 for the full set that they have. I wouldn't go off and buy a whole big set of these, but like these here, these 6 are super fun. I'm probably going to get the neons just because I love neon color pencils. I like bright colors. And I think that if I were to get 6 neons and played around with those, I would thoroughly enjoy that as well. I thoroughly enjoyed working with these in the Johanna Basford book. I've not used them in any other books, so I'm sorry I can't give you like a comparison with Amazon paper. But maybe in the future I will do a color and chat with these on an Amazon printed page or on Amazon paper. But yeah, that is a Prismacolor Juniors. These are student pencils. If I were to give them on a scale of 1 to 10, how much I like them, they'd probably be a 6, 7 out of 10. I like them. I don't want to go get a whole set of them, but they're fun, and a nice small set like this is just perfect. All right, y'all, that's all that I have. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And until next time, y'all, take care.